Remember, Good evening and welcome family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Buenas noches y bienvenidos familiares, amigos, maestros y los más importantes compañeros de la clase del 2025. It feels like just yesterday we were starting kindergarten with Ms. Holbert and Ms. O'Leary, or causing endless trouble in Ms. Christensen's 6th grade class. Despite the troubles we may have caused, we have also demonstrated our mature qualities that have led us to accomplish quite a few things. On this stage, we have students who have participated and placed in state sports, speech tournaments, and bridge building competitions. Not to mention, we have a wrestling state champion, a Division III bound wrestler, entrepreneurs, outstanding 9th grade success interns, and 2-time Nestucca Games champions. We also celebrate 2 of Nestucca's first Horatio Alpert scholars, our first cheer competitors, and the first ever female wrestler to qualify for state at Nestucca. Last but not least, one of our graduates has not only received the first 2 yellow cards in Nestucca soccer, but has also co-founded the first ever soccer team to make it happen. Give it up for your seniors, class of 2025. Before moving on, we would also like to acknowledge the achievement of the person with the second highest distinction in the class. Give a strong round of applause in honor of salutatorian Draven Marsh. Now, I am honored to stand here before you as valedictorian. Reflecting on our senior year, it is not exactly how we would have wanted or imagined. Growing up, we have always had a tight bond that truly grew in Mr. Christensen's 6th grade class, where we would collectively go to the back of the classroom to blow our noses together and pass notes around. This has been a testament of our class resiliency, demonstrating our ability to face adversity, and instead of dividing, we grow closer. Behind every graduate sitting here is a long line of people who have given so much of themselves so that we could succeed. I would like to take this time to recognize and acknowledge those acts of selflessness that carried us here. Teachers, thank you for keeping us educated, even through Zoom calls, while many would sleep or play video games, and thank you for bearing with us talking over you all the time. To our school staff, our janitors, our cafeteria workers, office ladies, you guys are heroes in disguise for the school and make the biggest difference. Sometimes your actions of selflessness go unnoticed, but on behalf of my class, we would like to acknowledge them. Ms. Leia, who has shared an abundance of laughter and advice to us in 7th grade, Daniela, Susie, Hannah, Joyce, and Ms. Higdon, who have been there for our ups and downs, laughs and cries, daily procrastination issues, being our biggest cheerleaders with all accomplishments, but most importantly, who have made this school year special and fun for our last times. To our friends and classmates, somewhere between all the homework, stress, late nights, and early mornings, we also laughed. We played gymnastics at recess in elementary school, witnessed a chair disappear and Jack split his head open, Emmett getting upset for having to flip his card to red, had ultimate foursquare and kickball matches, had the intercom announce Betsy's car was rolling down the hill, stopping for lots of food after games, Daniela buying all our fundraising chocolate on the last day of freshman year, and most recently, camping at Rich Wine's house to surprise him in the morning. And quick shout out to Elliot Jr., who never judged me and always tried their best to lower my stress. Although we will never be these kids without worries, we're lucky to have shared such fond memories through our unity, allowing us to look back and be grateful, even for the chaos, because one day, this chaos becomes memories we will miss. And most importantly, our parents and families who have overcome their own obstacles to get us here today. Our parents are our anchors as they continuously show us unconditional love and support, helping us grow into the young adults we are today. I would like to thank my mom and dad for being my heroes and the people I look up to. They did not get an education because they had to work at such a young age, and for this reason, they tell my siblings and I to pursue an education so we don't end up like them. However, with every step and accomplishment I've taken or had, it's been in hopes to be more like them, to be a kind, hardworking, and courageous individual. With that, my oldest sister Maria also played a significant role in getting me here today, as she was the first in my family to navigate high school and college. She showed us the endless possibilities when continuing education and has supported my siblings and I to get where we want to be. This diploma, these cords and medal are not just mine, but rightly and justly my parents and families as well. So today, as we look ahead towards our futures, let's not rush trying to get to the next thing. From kindergarten to senior year, we've grown side by side, embracing change and shattering limits. Now as we step forward, we know there's no ceiling above us, only endless possibilities. Now in honor of those who primarily speak Spanish, I will recite my speech in Spanish. Aquí les va el discurso en español para los que entienden mejor en este idioma. Ahora reflexionar sobre nuestro último año no es exactamente como lo habríamos querido o imaginado. Al crecer, siempre hemos tenido un vínculo muy estrecho que realmente se fortaleció en la clase de sexto grado del señor Christensen, donde íbamos juntos al fondo del salón para sonarnos la nariz y pasar notas. Esto ha sido una prueba de la resiliencia de nuestra clase, demostrando nuestra capacidad para afrontar la adversidad. Y en lugar de dividirnos, acercarnos más. Detrás de cada graduado que se siente aquí, hay una larga lista de personas que han dado mucho de sí mismas para que pudiéramos tener éxito. Me gustaría aprovechar este momento para reconocer y agradecer esos actos de generosidad que nos han llevado hasta aquí. Maestros, gracias por seguir educándonos, incluso a través de videollamadas por Zoom, mientras muchos dormían o jugaban videojuegos, y gracias por aguantarnos cuando hablábamos todo el tiempo. Al personal de nuestra escuela, a nuestros consejeros, a los trabajadores de la cafetería, a las secretarias, ustedes son héroes anónimos de la escuela y marcan una gran diferencia. A veces sus actos de generosidad pasan despercibidos, pero en nombre de mi clase me gustaría reconocer sus actos. A la maestra Leia, que nos ha compartido muchas risas y consejos desde séptimo grado, Daniela, Susie, Hannah, Joyce y la señora Higden, que han estado ahí en nuestros altibajos, risas y llantos, siendo nuestras mayores animadoras en todos nuestros logros, pero sobre todo haciendo que este año escolar haya sido especial y divertido para nuestra última etapa. A nuestros amigos y compañeros de clase, entre las tareas, el estrés, las noches largas y las madrugadas, también nos hemos reído. Jugamos a la gimnasia en el recreo de la escuela primaria, vimos cómo desaparecía una silla y cómo Jack se abrió la cabeza. Emmett se enfadaba por tener que dar la vuelta a su tarjeta al rojo. Jugábamos partidos de Ultimate Foursquare y Kickball. El intercomunicador anunció que el carro de Betsy estaba rodando colina abajo. Todas las veces que parábamos a comer mucho después de los partidos, cuando Daniela compró todo nuestro chocolate el último día del primer año, y más recientemente acampamos en la casa de Richwine para darle una sorpresa por la mañana. Y un rápido saludo a Ellie Jr., que nunca me juzgaron y siempre me apoyaron. Aunque nunca seremos esos niños sin preocupaciones, tenemos la suerte de haber compartido recuerdos tan bonitos gracias a nuestra unión, lo que nos permite mirar atrás y estar agradecidos, incluso por el caos, porque algún día ese caos se convertiría en recuerdos que echaremos de menos. Y lo más importante, nuestros padres y familias, que han superado sus propios obstáculos para que estamos aquí. Nuestros padres son nuestro ancla, ya que nos muestran continuamente su amor y apoyo incondicionales, ayudándonos a convertirnos en los jóvenes los adultos que somos hoy. Me gustaría dar las gracias a mi madre y mi padre por ser mis héroes y las personas a las que más admiro. Gracias por apoyarme en mis sueños, apagar la luz y quitar mis libros de la cama cuando me quedaba dormida haciendo tarea y siempre ayudándome con lo que podían. Siempre nos dicen que estudiamos para que no salgamos como ustedes. Y aunque no tuvieron la oportunidad de ir a la escuela después de la primaria, ni tener una juventud por tener que trabajar desde chiquillos, ustedes han construido una vida maravillosa, nos han dado la vida y juventud que ustedes nunca tuvieron la oportunidad de tener. Y con cada paso y logro mío que he cumplido es en la esperanza de ser más como ustedes, para convertirme en una mujer trabajadora, amable y fuerte. María también ha desempeñado un papel importante en llegar hasta aquí, ya que fue la primera de mi familia en salir de la prepa y universidad. Nos mostró las infinitas posibilidades que ofrece la educación continua y nos ha apoyado y ayudado a mis hermanos y a mí a llegar a donde queremos estar. Este diploma, lazos y medallas los comparto con ustedes porque es justamente de ustedes también, que sin sus esfuerzos, sacrificios y apoyo no seré la mujer que soy hoy. Gracias por todo y los quiero mucho. Así que hoy mientras miramos hacia adelante, hacia nuestro futuro, no nos precipitemos tratando de pasar a lo siguiente. Desde el kinder hasta el último curso hemos crecido codo con codo. Hemos aceptado el cambio y hemos superado los límites. Ahora que damos un paso adelante, sabemos que no hay techo sobre nosotros, solo posibilidades infinitas. Thank you, gracias y felicidades a la clase del 2025. Now we will take a moment for the graduates on the stage to go into the crowd with flowers to hand to two people who have helped them be here today.
Good evening and buenas noches. That concludes my Spanish translation of my speech. I am not nearly as talented as Vanessa. She also stole my whole first page. It's like, oh, it's okay. No, you took the... So I'll just say the last couple of lines, the last line. Pretty talented group. All the individual and group highlights that she had already mentioned, so that's pretty good. Well, tonight's theme is on AI. And I know we have some dairy farmers out there. I'm not talking about artificial insemination. Our digital artists, I'm not talking about Adobe Illustrator. And for our world travelers and geography nuts, I'm not talking about the island Anguilla or Air India. So let's chat Let's chat GTP about it. All right, the last few years we've heard a lot about that, right? So I want to kind of break it down for you. Artificial. It means something that's produced by humans rather than occurring naturally, often as a copy of something natural, like artificial light, artificial flowers. Another meaning, lacking naturalness or sincerity. For example, his smile seemed artificial. If you're wondering what that looks like, pull out your driver's license photo and take a look at it. It's either an artificial smile or a mugshot, or both. Here's a couple of words that kind of define artificial, or how about synthetic, manufactured, imitation, fake, fabricated, constructed, engineered. I'm not talking about Mr. Smith, but that does describe him pretty well as well. Intelligence is defined by the ability to acquire, understand, and apply knowledge and skills. Also the capacity to learn, reason, solve problems, think abstractly, and adapt to new situations. You guys have spent 17, 18 years acquiring experiences, knowledge, perfecting skills, both academically and emotionally and physically. You've tested your limits and ours. All of these experiences you've stored away in the greatest tool at your disposal, your brain. Not all things you've experienced have been rosy, but they are part of your history and part of your intelligence that you will use. As you exit this K-12 era and navigate the next phases of your life, use your intelligence. But wait, you're going to continue to add to that because you're going to have a whole bunch of more experiences and more knowledge to gain. So unfortunately, you're going to keep adding, not unfortunately, but fortunately, you're going to keep adding to that tool belt. That's your brain. You're always going to learn, you're never going to stop. So speaking of learning, this is something I read just this week. In fact, on Tuesday, when I got to school just a little bit late, I received an email from the Childline Institute. It was entitled Sleepover and Summer Camp Anxiety. So I wanted to share just a small part. Sleepovers can make kids anxious because they put kids in a new environment without many of their usual comforts. They can get scared or nervous, and it can be hard for them to calm down on their own. Parents, I want you to know, this group up here does not have that problem. So, well done. So let's Google Gemini a little bit. Real intelligence. We've established a few definitions on my part. Now I want to summarize a little bit. Your intelligence is not artificial. It is real, it's yours, it's not fake, not pretend, it is genuine. You have it, you've earned it. So I want to share a real life example for me, but one of my favorite philosophers, Tommy Boy, he once said, I have what doctors call a little bit of a weight problem. Like Tommy Boy, I have struggled with that same issue. I have played hide and seek with my belly for 30 years. In the 90s, I gave up Coke at lunch. I'm talking about Coca-Cola. That was from a former student, their suggestion. I think it might have been even around Tyler Bentley's class. Then in the early 2000s, I tried Weight Watchers. It worked pretty well, but I am really good at hide and seek, so I found it. Tried Weight Watchers again a couple years later, lost some weight, found it. Then about 2012, tried doing fasting 2 days a week. Guess what? Worked pretty well. It was a little harder to find, but I was successful at finding it again, unfortunately. Then 2018, new, tried that, worked, found it. 2024, last year, we all came back from spring break. My knees were killing me. I could hardly walk down these concrete halls, and I thought, I gotta try something new. So I thought, I tried low carb, and I added some intermittent fasting. So I thought, this time, I'm gonna make it a little bit harder for it to find myself, right? So the last 30 years, back and forth, I've learned from my failures and my successes, and I decided that I'm going to keep looking for solutions. So instead of just following somebody's advice and going for it, I decided to do a little fact checking and learn a little bit more information. However, just a little piece of advice, you have to use your intelligence wisely. You guys are all familiar with Instagram, right? Well, Instagram keeps tabs on me somehow. It knows what I'm talking about or something. Because I'll see an ad that pops up and it'll say something like, avoid these 3 foods and you will lose weight. And then the next ad will be, eat those same 3 foods and lose weight. Well, one of those can't be, or both of them can't be 100% correct, right? There has to be something wrong. So you have to do a deeper dive. That's what I'm doing right now. But also on that same note, Instagram thinks or knows that I'm either a grandpa or a mom because I also get lactating ads. I think it listens when I'm talking to my daughter, I think. So it's the only thing I can figure out. Information changes over time. New learning comes up. We've got to adapt to ourselves. Here's an example. 25 years ago, you guys won't remember this, but some of you folks out there, they were saying eggs are bad for you, high cholesterol. You remember that? And they said decaffeinated coffee is the only thing to drink. And they said don't eat any butter, that'll kill you. So fast forward 25 years, now they're saying eggs are good, might even be a superfood. And coffee is okay with caffeine. Go ahead and drink that in moderation. And then butter, way better than the artificial stuff. So keep on learning. As new information comes, adapt and take that, but go after it. I want to share what I do. These are 3 things I've been doing this last year. I listen to, and Robin can tell you, way too many podcasts on this topic. I've read books on this topic, and then I read the research papers that back up that information. I found something that's gold for me right now. Come back next year and see if it still works, or if I'm doing another yoga. We'll see. But learn what's gold for you and add that to your tool belt. Also, if you want to learn something new, it can be personal too. Like I want to learn to weld. I got a welder for Christmas, and actually one of you actually cut some metal pieces for me to practice. That's coming up soon. Not because I have to, because I want to. Kind of fun. So a few things from my new mantra. Not yours, my mantra. I'm going to avoid sugar. I think it's addictive. That's for me. I'm going to avoid highly processed seed oils. I'm going to avoid ultra-processed food. If it has more than 2 ingredients, I'm probably going to skip it. Here's a few things that aren't on that boring food topic. All right, these are things like Mr. Richline's Proverbs. It's easier to stay healthy than to get healthy after you're not. Knowledge is power. Here's one that I want you to do some more research on because sleep is more important than most people give it credit for. I recommend looking into this because most of us sleep, 5, 6 hours? That's not healthy. 7 or more. Sun's good for you. It turns out it's healthy for you to be in the sun. There's certain hours that are better than others. Research that too. Stress, can't avoid it. Gotta learn to manage it. Exercise actually helps with that. Also creates the hormone dopamine, which is good for you. Already mentioned eating healthy. Surround yourself with people that care. Spend time doing things that bring you joy. Invest in others. Listen carefully. Both positivity and negativity are highly contagious. Spread positivity like a virus. My closing thoughts. You guys are all teachers now. You've got all this learning in your background. Go spread that knowledge, positivity, and care for others. But I got one more thing from my vast experience in life. My grandma on my mom's side was said to be a great cook. She was able to pull together a meal if company had come in the evening time, which was pretty common in the 50s and 60s. So I think about that from time to time. So my advice with that in mind, and I make a habit of this, even though this doesn't fit with my mantra. This has more than like 3 ingredients. I keep a large bag of pancake mix in my pantry, because you never know when a bunch of special friends may show up for breakfast. To make pancakes really good, use a couple of eggs, and then a secret ingredient that I cannot share in public, or it would not be secret anymore, but I may have given you guys a hint in your bag. Okay, now let's move on to another AI, adjusted income. Just kidding, I'll let Mr. Sheeby cover that. We always enjoy hearing from you folks, what you're doing after you graduate, what you're doing 10 years from now. It's fun to see. So keep in touch. Avoid artificial smiles and mug shots. All right, we're going to do the presentation of the slideshow.
became a star. Now look where we are, still growing. Still growing. One day my parents dream about what I'll become. Girl, to be on. Girl, to be slow. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. To ask her, wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I would've bottled back on that show. Wish I would've worried about what the people thought. I felt comfortable with myself. It was time to go. And the stars are blood. All the phones are seeking out. And I was in love. Me, you, and that phone time. We just went back. I'm the last dreaming. Figuring out who I was. Let's go.
Far from here. Good evening. I've had the honor over the years as their head custodian to see a lot. But it's now a privilege of watching these incredible students grow into the remarkable young adults you see before you today. Tonight it's my absolute pleasure and privilege to introduce to you the class of 2025. Raiden Thomas Edward Isaac Nixon. He's excited to be an active and to help others, preferring the life on the move over a desk job. He has also earned a CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and manufacturing.
Nolan Broden Herleman. With an interest in hands-on work, Nolan plans to start in the carpentry field while exploring other possibilities along the way. Nolan earned 2 CTE endorsements while in Augusta, the first in agricultural, food, and natural resources, and the second in industrial and engineering systems. Nolan was also a member of FFA and National Honor Society.
Ryan Page McKillop. Community College, Ryan will transfer to Western Oregon University with the purpose of childhood education and work towards becoming an elementary school teacher. GS Student Leadership and a 4-H member, an FFA member, a student council, and a member of the National Honor Society. She has been awarded the Nesco Women's Club Scholarship for $1,000, the Smith Family Scholarship, and the Paul Hannon Heritage Scholarship, both for $1,000, and through the Pacific City Doormen's Association. She has also earned the Elaine Bellick Memorial Honor Scholarship for $500 and the Gary Allman Memorial Scholarship for $1,000.
Augustus Cash Venti. Gus plans to continue working for Gross and Coast Landscaping while attending Tillamook Bay Community College to earn his CDL. Gus is the Student of Merit for Industrial Arts, was a member of FFA, and earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and manufacturing.
Gennaro Toro Junior is a member of FFA and has been awarded the Gary Altman Memorial Scholarship for $1,000.
Dylan Michael Harrison. This fall, Dylan will join the IEC Oregon Electrician Apprenticeship Program at Chemeketa Community College, ready to begin hands-on training.
Braylon Keith Marsh. Braylon is attending this fall, where he'll be studying nursing and continue to wrestle as a student athlete. Braylon is the valedictorian for the class of 2025 and is the student of merit in mathematics. He also earned 2 CTE endorsements while in his study. One in agriculture, food, and manufacturing, the other in industrial and engineering systems. Braylon is a member of FFA, the National Honor Society. He has received the Linfield Trustee Scholarship for $29,000, the Linfield First Scholarship for $5,500, Linfield University Grant for $10,000, and the Stucco Valley Lions Club Scholarship for $1,000, the Stucco Valley Wrestling Cup Scholarship for $1,000, Tillamook Health Lodge Scholarship, $750, and the Stucco Valley Ambulance Scholarship for $1,000, renewable for 4 years, and the Burger King Scholarship for $1,000.
Bryson Michael Fennell McDonald. Bryson plans to move to Idaho, where he'll continue running his pressure washing business while also attending community college to earn an associate's degree in business. Bryson earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and natural resources, and was a member of FFA. He also has been awarded the Oregon Promise Grant worth up to $4,584.
Zekai Noel earning a living right after high school. Ziggy earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and natural resources, and he made athlete of the class of 2025. He is also a member of FFA while in the study.
Brenton Shimaneski. College bound and ready, Shimmy will be attending Central Oregon Community College to start the next phase of his education. Shimmy earned 2 CTE endorsements while in the step, one in agriculture, food and natural resources, and another endorsement in industrial and engineering systems.
Josh James Knight. Studying as a line technician, Josh will be attending Volta Line School after graduation. Josh has also earned 2-year CTE endorsement while in the second, the first in agriculture, food, and natural resources, and the second in industrial engineering systems. Josh has also been awarded the Tillamook PUD Line Work Program Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 and the Gary Altman Memorial Scholarship for $1,000.
Austin Philip Reno. This fall, Austin will attend Chemeketa Community College and begin his apprenticeship to become an electrician.
Egan Dixon Ortiz. Megan is planning to also play at Clackamas Community College.
Lucio Javier Camacho. Javi is planning to kick off college this fall at Tillamook Bay Community College.
Jack Vincent Manning. The apprenticeship is Jack's path as he begins his journey into the trades. Jack was a member of the National Honor Society.
Zachary Del Porter. Zach will be working alongside his dad in Wayland's Rock Pit while working toward earning his CDL. Zach earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and manufacturing while at Slideshow. He was also a member of FFA.
Daisy Camacho Gutierrez. Daisy will also be attending Tillamook Bay Community College after graduating. She will then transfer to Oregon State University and major in animal science. Daisy is a student of merit in visual arts, a member of the National Honor Society, and was in student council. She's been awarded the Nestucca Valley Artisan Scholarship for $500. She has also been awarded the Rotary Club of Tillamook Scholarship for $1,000, the Hawaiians Club Scholarship for $500, the NHS Booster Scholarship for $500, the Gary Altman Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Nestucca Valley Ambulance Scholarship for $1,000, renewable every 4 years, and the Pell Grant for $5,500, and the Oregon Opportunity Grant for the amount of $6,300.
Mia Cervantes Pinion. At Western Oregon University, Mia will be majoring in psychology and minoring in criminal justice. While there, she wants to learn how to understand and help others. Mia has been awarded several scholarships and grants, including a $7,395 Pell Grant, a $900 federal SEOG, a $7,800 Oregon Opportunity Grant, $1,000 in tuition remission from Western Oregon University, the Nestucca Valley Wrestling Club Scholarship for $500, the Montgomery Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Nestucca Valley Ambulance Scholarship for $1,000, renewable for 4 years, and the $4,000 Joe Weston Scholarship.
James Wood. Deckhand for haystack fishing, building his experience in the marine industry. Cameron was also a member of student council here at Nestucca.
Nitty Caroline Tate Ramirez. Nitty has set her sights on Linfield University, where she'll be studying psychology and continuing her academic growth. Nitty was a member of National Honor Society and is our student of merit in language arts and performing arts. She has also earned her biliteracy seal, as well as several scholarships in recognition of her hard work and accomplishments. These include the Elk Scholarship for $750, the Linfield Savings Scholarship, or the Savings Match Award for $1,000, the St. Joseph's Altar Society Scholarship for $1,000, a Lions Club scholarship for $1,000, the Nesco Women's Scholarship for $1,000, and the Nestucca Inc. Scholarship for $500. Nettie has also received 2 4-year renewable leadership scholarships from Linfield University, the Lead Honor Scholarship for $5,000 per year, and the Trustee Scholarship for $29,000 per year.
Jack Stoner Jacob. Starting strong with a solid job. Jax has earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and natural resources.
Ripper Kai Wright. Kai is headed off to Boise State University this fall, ready to start this exciting new chapter. Kai is our student of merit in social studies and earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and manufacturing. He was also a member of National Honor Society. Kai has received the WE, or Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship, in the amount of $12,500 renewable for 4 years, as well as the Pacific City Doryman's Craig Wenrick Kiwanda Scholarship for $1,000, and the Nesco Women's Club Scholarship for $1,000.
Emmett Mason Clark. We're going to pursue the business degree with big plans and successful future. He's especially thankful to his family and his friends for sharing their support that helped shape who he is today. Emmett is a member of the National Honor Society while in Nestucca. He has been awarded the Bob Parks Memorial Scholarship for $500, Pacific Doryman's Nestucca's High School Scholarship for $1,000, the Nestucca Valley Ambulance Scholarship for $1,000, renewable for 4 years, and that also received the Summit Scholarship for $5,000 per year for 4 years. The Terry Harrington Scholarship for $7,500 per year for 4 years, Pacific City Dorman Scholarship for $1,000, and the Oregon Opportunity Grant for $1,900.
Fabian Tovar Medina. The Army will be next up for Fabian. He ships out on August 11th to begin 4 years of active duty as a network communications system specialist. Fabian is the student of merit for both science and for physical education. He also earned his CTE endorsement in agriculture, food, and manufacturing. Fabian was a member of FFA and National Honor Society.
Alyssa Christina Manzoni. University will welcome Alyssa this fall, where she will study education with the goal of becoming a high school principal. She also is passionate about making a difference and thinks Bentley, like me, for sparking her interest in social change, specifically the war on drugs. Alyssa is a member of FFA and the National Honor Society, as well as Student Council. She has been awarded the Nestucca Valley Ambulance Scholarship for $1,000 renewable for 4 years, the Eva Noble Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Burger King Scholarship for $1,000, Nesco Women's Club Scholarship for $1,000, and the Horatio Algar Scholarship for $25,000.
Riley Rayanne Armstrong. After high school, Riley will be moving to Tigard to attend Trillium Inc. Academy, where she'll study cosmetic tattooing and begin her journey into the beauty industry. Riley is the female athlete of the class of 2025 and was a member of 4-H and FFA.
Savannah Ray Bogle. Savannah will be starting at the Summit Salon Academy following graduation, stepping into the world of cosmetology and personal care.
Gabriela Gomez Diaz. Before starting community college, Gabby is excited to travel and spend time with her family, then focus on dental hygiene as her career path.
Betsabeth Mondragon Avalos. Include 2 years at Tillamook Bay Community College before transferring to Grand Canyon University, where she will continue working towards her dream of becoming a travel nurse. Betsy received an Esteco Valley Wrestling Cup scholarship for $750.
Jojo Richardson. With creativity and entrepreneurship in mind, JoJo plans to attend community college and eventually transfer to a university to pursue a business degree. Her goal is to open her own arts and crafts shop.
Preston Roderick Heath. Preston's plans include working on accumulating money and traveling to Scotland to explore living abroad before applying for a student visa. Preston is a student of merit in computer science.
Logan Wade Seiler. Work is next for Logan, who plans to get a job and start building his future after graduation.
Ellie Swan Vu. Ellie will be attending University of Portland, where she will major in marketing and a minor in business, setting the stage for a creative and strategic career. Ellie has been awarded the Renaissance Foundation Scholarship for $20,000, Red Cross Scholarship for $500, the Oregon Opportunity Grant for $7,200, the Business Excellence Award for $2,000, the Montgomery Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Montgomery Memorial Scholarship for $1,000 again, and the Arthur and Junior Scholarship for $24,000.
Vanessa Perez Gonzalez. Vanessa plans to attend the University of Portland, where she will double major in nursing and Spanish with the goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. Vanessa has had an exceptional senior year, marked by both leadership and academic achievement. She was named our Student of Merit in Mathematics, served as one of our 9GS student leaders, was a member of National Honor Society, was on student council, is the senior class president, and is the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Throughout the year, she dedicated countless hours to applying and interviewing for scholarships and grants, and her hard work has truly paid off. Hold up. Vanessa will be attending the University of Portland, where she plans to double major in nursing and Spanish with the goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. To support her education, she has earned an extraordinary array of scholarships and grants totaling over $470,000. These include the Renewable President Scholarship, $30,000 per year, the Ford Family Foundation Scholarship, up to $40,000 per year renewable, the Hagen Scholarship, up to $15,000 per year renewable, and the Oregon Community Leadership Scholarship, $6,250 per year renewable. She was also awarded the Pell Grant for $7,000, University of Portland Grant, $11,000, Federal Opportunity Grant, $2,000, Oregon Opportunity Grant, $7,800, and the University of Portland On-Campus Housing Award of $21,000. One more paragraph. Additional awards include the Renewable Pilots First Award for $2,000, Kiwanis Scholarship for $2,500, American Red Cross Scholarship for $500, Lincoln City Board of Realtors Scholarship for $2,500, Lois Homing Cedar Nursing Scholarship for $10,000, Elks Club Scholarship for $15,000, Horatio Alger Scholarship for $10,000, Consejo Hispano Scholarship for $5,000, Red Cross Blood Drive Scholarship for $500, and the Burger King Scholarship for $1,000, a grand total of $475,000. Now it's time for Vanessa to give the final instructions.